Welcome to Destination Central. I'm Monique Wanner, and today here in Hamilton I've got something special for all you amazing mothers out there, some of whom may be a little bit stressed after the school holidays. So if you or a special lady in your life are in need of a little pampering, stay with me here on Destination Central. The days are longer and warmer, but in Hamilton's Garden Place there's still a chill in the air. Check out the ice rink for a different kind of de-stress. We talked to Monique from Ice World to explain Hamilton's latest winter wonderland. So Monique, tell us about the ice rink.
Yeah, it's a good place to come if you're bored. We've been open from the 22nd September and we're open until the 22nd of October. Yeah, it's fun for all.
And it's for all ages?
All ages, yeah. We have little kids come along that are 1, and we have even the oldies come along, yeah.
How old do you think the oldest person to hit the ice would be?
Oh, about 70.
Really? Fantastic. Now beginners are welcome. Are there lessons available?
Yeah, we give lessons to people that require it, but it's pretty easy to pick up, and we have bobbies available that people can push around and just learn, yeah.
And are the little seal type things that we see in the background there?
Yeah, the orange seals there, yep.
Okay, so you can obviously put your children in these bobbies and push them ahead of you?
Yep, parents push their children around on it, and yeah, the children have fun.
And you were here for the Rugby World Cup of last year. Were you pleased with the turnout?
Yeah, that was a really good turnout. I mean, we were really busy as it was the first rink in Hamilton, our first rink in New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
Yep, outdoor rink.
Any idea how many people you came through?
Not really. There was a lot of people. It was really popular.
Awesome. And how has it been this year?
Yeah, it's been all right. It could have been better, but we've made major improvements to the rink, but yeah, it's all right.
What were those improvements? The marquee here? Or?
Yeah, the marquee is half covered, as you can see.
And have you seen any Olympic champions?
Yeah, we've had the New Zealand Ice Ferns come down a few times. Yep, they enjoyed as well.
Can we expect to see the ice rink back in the future, do you think?
Yeah, hopefully. It's going to Tauranga next, but yeah, it should be back.
How long does it take to set something like this up?
The actual rink takes about 3 days to set up and freeze over.
Now you guys are based in Christchurch, aren't you? How do you get an ice rink up to Hamilton?
Yeah, it's transported through trucks and shipping containers and all that, yeah.
So tell us when we can come down. When are the opening hours?
Opening hours, we open from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way to 10 o'clock at night.
And how much does it cost to have a go on the ice?
It's $20 for an adult and 15 for a student and child.
Thanks so much, Mahesh, that's fantastic. I'm Game of Viewer, so everybody get your skates on at Hamilton's Garden Place. It's no secret that most women just love flowers. They delight, they appreciate, they comfort. At Bespoke Flowers, there's a special creation for each occasion, with every individual kept in mind. Hi Philippa, nice to see you. Now tell us, what is so special about your flower studio?
Well, I make to order, fresh to order. I go to the flower market and buy fresh, so I don't have a lot of flowers sitting in my studio waiting for orders to come in. So my flowers are totally fresh.
And they're made with an individual aspect, aren't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll do anything anyone wants. Traditional or modern or funky.
And you help to incorporate someone's personality into your creations?
Oh yes, definitely. Like I had a bride yesterday, she wants brooches in her bouquet.
Oh, lovely.
Her grandma's brooches, which would be really lovely.
And what else do you offer here apart from bouquets?
I do flowers for hospitals, bereavement flowers, wedding flowers, corporate flowers. I do corporates on a Monday, and they're weekly of course, and just for the counters, nothing like flowers in a reception area, really gorgeous.
And dried flowers, artificial flowers?
Yes, do all that too.
Now you're obviously so passionate, tell us about your experience.
Well, I've been a florist since I was 17 years old and have worked in the floral industry ever since, and I just love it. I've had my own business for 2.5 years only, so I've worked for other people, and now it's really great to be able to work from my home studio. It's just lovely, and I've got a gorgeous garden, so I can go to the garden, pick lovely stuff like this, just gorgeous.
And you encourage your customers to go out into the garden with you?
I do, if they want to, yes. They can have a choose, and I love to make little gorgeous little posies, and they can pick things up from me. I've got an EFPOS machine.
And why flowers? Why are they so special?
They to bring a smile to people's face, just absolutely delightful. It's the colour. People There's something about flowers, it's just wonderful.
There's so many different colours, aren't there, that sort of can help express someone's individual personality.
That's right.
Now these are beautiful, they're very different colour. Are these daffodils?
Yes, spring's nearly finished and we're going to miss them when they're gone. They come out yellow first, but these ones are lovely apricot and cream, and I'm going to miss them because these are the last of the season now. So, aren't they gorgeous?
They are absolutely
Really
stunning.
lovely.
And whereabouts are you located?
I'm in 3 Garnet Avenue, Forest Lake, Hamilton, and I have a website and I've got a Facebook page.
And you're also going to be online soon, aren't you?
Yes, I'm actually going to start selling online, and so that'll be most convenient for lots of people.
Thanks, Philippa. So whatever the occasion and whoever the person, come and see Bespoke Flowers because she does flowers to talk about. If you're in the market for a new or used family car, you'll be happy to know there's a fantastic range here at Wanner Hamilton. So what do you offer your customers here at Wanner Hamilton?
We've got many things available to them, from new and used vehicles, the Subaru and Suzuki range, as well as full servicing department. Looks after your general maintenance and general servicing of all vehicles, as well as a complemented parts department for all your genuine parts and accessories. We can look after your grooming side of things if you need a valet or anything done on your car, as well as to the extent of full paint and panel. We can get that organised for you as well.
And what are the makes of vehicles that you have here?
At 191 Anglesey Street we have Subaru and Suzuki new and used vehicles, and then at 473 Anglesey Street we've got Dodge, Chrysler and Jeep.
Now these cars make it quite a lot easier to self-check your own fluid levels, don't they? Can you tell us a bit more about this?
Yeah, that's right. Most new vehicles now in the entire range that we offer, things like your dipstick, your radiator cap, your transmission dipstick, they're all colour coded, so it makes them easier to identify when you lift the bonnet of your car. And if you refer to your service manual, it shows you exactly how you can check your fluid levels and things like that.
And you have a while you wait servicing option?
Yeah, you can sit in our cafeteria, coffee and that sort of thing, magazines, newspaper there to read, and we can do services while you wait, offer your loan vehicles or even run you back to work if need be.
So why do you recommend buying a new car as opposed to saving often quite a lot of money with a second-hand option?
A new car, you know what you're getting from day one. You get that factory back warranty, with it generally from 3 years and unlimited kilometres. You get the factory servicing options, and you know, it's always nice to own a new car.
And they're a lot more fuel economical, aren't they? They tend to be.
Yeah, that's a priority for new manufacturers nowadays, is to have an efficient car as well as good CO2 emissions, so it saves you in the back pocket at the end of the day.
And because there's 2 costs of running a vehicle, isn't there? There's the cost on the windscreen and then also the on-road costs.
Yeah, the government puts together a fuel saver thing. You see them advertised on TV and everything like that, and they work out based on sort of a couple of dollars a litre and what their economy rating is, and then it gives you a figure on the windshield as to what over a certain distance that car's going to use over a year.
Okay, so if someone doesn't really know what sort of a car they're after, you're quite willing to help them choose?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've got such a broad range of vehicles here, whether it be a small car or a large car, even a ute or anything like that. Sit down, have a chat and see what they need and see if we can make something that fits.
Obviously keeping family numbers in mind as well.
Yeah, definitely, even if it's a 7-seater.
Great, thanks so much for that.
No worries.
It's not what I had in mind, but black is the new black. So for all things automotive, get down to Wanner Hamilton. Today we're going to the zoo, and you can certainly come too. Children around the world delight in a trip to the zoo, and there's a certain novelty that just can't be beat for us big kids as well. We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. You can come too. So Stephen, who's new at the zoo?
Well, we've got Sally, the new tigress, who's just come over from Australia, and she's part of the breeding program, and she's settling in really well, and she's getting to know her new neighbours, Jacka and Manjari. So that's our other 2 tigers, and she's settled really, really well. We've also got a pair of bobcats just arrived, and they've settled in what used to be their old enclosure because we'd sent them to another zoo, but they've now come back again by popular request. And we're looking forward to another baby rhino, probably April next year, but may come a bit earlier, of course.
And why is it a great day out for kids big and small and of all ages?
Well, I think it's just got everything. It's a nice relaxed environment, plenty of trees around, you know, it's like a country walk almost with animals. But also it's got a play area for the kids, it's got a cafe, you know, we've got a little gift shop as well. You know, you can buy your Christmas presents here. It's just a fantastic place.
Now, I've been to many zoos all over the world, and I can honestly say that Hamilton Zoo has such an impressive range of different animals. Where do they come from?
Well, we are part of managed breeding programs in the region, but you know, we've got a lot of native birds here. We've got kokako, which we're actually the only zoo in New Zealand that has a pair of kokako at the moment in our free flight aviary. And you know, we've got, as you say, a very broad range.
And it's obviously a great place to book a birthday?
Yes, so we have our own cafe on site, and they certainly take bookings for birthday parties, or you can actually bring a picnic and use one of our picnic areas, but they also do after-hours functions for corporate groups and so on. So yeah, there's a wide range of things available through the cafe.
So with those functions, you can also book feeding times, or how does that
Yes,
work?
we also have, we do have feeding times, but we also have face-to-face, which is an encounter that public can book on the day. So when you turn up, you pay your extra money for a face-to-face encounter. Gives you the chance to go in with lemurs or meet a tiger face-to-face. We also do specially pre-booked eye-to-eye encounters. So that's our premium product, but you can book that online or through our receptionists.
And it's not just about looking at animals. What are some of the other facilities that you offer here?
Well, we have a teacher on site, and we actually take education bookings for school groups, and so they can book up for half an hour with the educator and then obviously tour the zoo. We're also about to try overnight sleep outs, so we're working with the Astronomical Society next door with a view to people sleeping in the Astronomical Society, so getting a chance to look at the stars, and then the next morning they will be able to come and have a tour around the zoo. So that's quite exciting. That will be for school groups. We're looking at, say, a class of 30 for that, so an exciting development.
And whereabouts are you located?
Right, well, we're in Brymer Road, which is just on the northwest of Hamilton, but we can be looked up on our website and also on Facebook. And you know, we have after-hours functions here, so you might want to check it up for that as well.
So come and meet Sally and the other animals from all over the world right here in Hamilton, just waiting for you to fall in love with them. Every parent knows the importance of ensuring their child has the right education from an early age. Kids Time Ngaruahia has the best staff and environment to ensure your kids have exactly what they need. So what do you offer here at Kids Time?
Well, we have 3 centres, Ngaruahia Top Kids, which is the big sister centre, and we also have the kindergarten, which is just on Great South Road, 68 Great South Road. We also have a centre in Hillcrest. We cater for mixed age in the 2 centres, like Ngaruahia and in Hillcrest, and we have from 3 years to 5 years at the kindergarten.
And what makes Kids Time special and really sets it apart from other learning centres?
Well, we take aspects from Reggio Emilio. Before, when I first came, we used to do herding, which I call herding. We'd start one project and go on to another one, and just as we start something, we wouldn't finish it because we're always moving them on. But now, because we're looking at Reggio Emilia, we tend to have inside and outside open with open flow. We also do morning teas with our rolling morning tea, and lunches where children can still be involved in their interest without us stopping them and saying, okay, let's move to this, you know, and not actually letting them learn and take on their interest.
And it's obviously important to introduce a real sense of community from an early age. How do you ensure this is made possible?
Well, we encourage parent involvement through many ways, like through policies and procedures. We allow them to make those changes, and we put them at the back of our newsletter, so parents can look at that and say, oh, you know, I've seen this work or this doesn't work, and then they can make changes. And when we have our next next staff meeting, we can alter the policy or the procedure. We also encourage parents to come on excursions with us if they would like to if they have a special interest that we're doing, you know, like if a dad's a fireman, would ask Dad to come in and share his stories as a fireman, and that's always easier for the children to take on somebody they know rather than a total stranger, because then we have to slowly introduce them to the strange people instead of ones they know.
And it's also important for children to learn to socialise without their parents, but you also encourage participation?
Oh yes, we do, and encourage parents participation, especially when children are new to the centre. We ask them to come in, spend some time with their child to get them used to their new environment.
Now you have 3 centres. Whereabouts are these located again?
We have Top Kids, which is here at 3 Galileo Street in Ngaruahia, and we have the kindergarten, Kids Time Kindergarten, which is at 86 Great South Road, Ngaruahia. And the last centre is in Hillcrest at 12 Fenwick Road.
And you also have a website?
Oh, we also have a website, and that is www.kidstime.co.nz, and we are also located on Facebook.
We've only just touched on what this amazing early learning centre has to offer, so check out the centre nearest you and bring the kids. After the stress of the school holidays, nothing beats a little indulgent retail therapy with only you in mind. The girls at Hot Gossip Bra Shop know just what it takes to make a gal feel special. Ruth is here to explain just what they've got at Hot Gossip Bra Shop. Hi Ruth, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Now, who do you cater for here?
Oh, we cater for everybody. We cater from a size 10 up to a size 24, and most cup sizes from a AA to a J cup. And we like to give a professional bra fitting, and we also like to fit maternity bras. Now, we recommend that when you fit a maternity bra, that you come in when you're about 3 months pregnant, and maternity bra is designed to wear right throughout your pregnancy. So we allow a bit of room for you in the cup to grow into, and a little bit of room in the back for you to grow into as well. So you might get a maternity bra at 3 months pregnant and can carry you right through to 10 months feeding.
And obviously it's important as well, if you're not pregnant, to get the right shape for your clothes.
Definitely, so we always like to try a range of bras on. We do have a good range of t-shirt bras, which are very popular at the moment, and we also have a range of soft cut bras, which we recommend for ladies who've had surgery or going through surgery. We've got a nice range of pretty bras as well, so if you want something pretty for a night out or something plain for every day, then we cater for that as well. We do have a nice range of full figure bras, so a lot of ladies who are coming in who have trouble finding bras to fit, we can normally solve their problem. And we also have a very good extensive range of shapewear, so if you've got a special occasion coming up like a wedding or a birthday party and you want to look particularly nice underneath your outfit, we have a nice range of shapewear that'll give you a nice shape.
And you also have a Triumph competition. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely, we've got a Triumph competition at the moment, so if you spend $100 on Triumph or more, you'll win hopefully you will win a ticket for 2 to see the silver ferns and the diamonds.
Wow, fantastic prize.
That'd be a great prize for somebody.
Oh, well, thanks so much for that, Ruth. And Fleur is here to tell us about what kind of brands they have in store. Hi Fleur, how are you today?
Brands that we bring in are really good sizes. Like I said before, we've got to size 24. The brands that we bring in also have a good wide size. Our New Zealand women are very narrow. We like to go for a good wide size and get the pinching in the side. Brands like Triumph and Burley are good size for these people. Also with our shaping wear, we bring in the Nancy Gantz. We're a Hamilton exclusive to Calvin Klein, Hot Milk and Busoni, and we also Hamilton exclusive to Fantasy and Ariane. We also bring in a range of nightwear, which is New Zealand made, and it's by Essence.
So what would you recommend for a gift, say?
Well, we have a lot of people come in for gifts at Christmas time, particularly the men. A bra and brief set's always very nice. We've got the nice beautiful range by Triumph. And there's also the nightwear range that Essence bring in, which does have lovely matching robes as well.
Now Triumph also have a sports range. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, they do. This one here is one of the Triumph sports bras. It's a endurance sport bra, which means it actually is high impact. You can go running in it. Some sports bras are not good for running, but this one is, and always make sure you go for something that's very high impact for running. Same with also the burlap bra, you want to go at least for number 3 for running. Even nowadays they bring it to a number 4, which is support factor number 4, which is high impact.
Thank you so much for that information.
That's okay.
And Wendy is here to explain the importance of a bra fitting. Wendy, I've heard that up to 80% of women wear the wrong bra size. Why is it important to be fitted?
Well, some people think when they're sort of 16 or 17, their mothers drag them in by their hair to get a bra fitting, and they've hated it, but they get one bra fitting then, and then they think, oh, now I know I'm a 12C, and they're 12C for the rest of their lives. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes, you know, you have a baby, or you may have 2 or 3 babies, and you put on a little bit of weight with each baby, and it's important, we say, not to just get yourself fitted once, but every time, because bras, different styles change, the fabrics change, and there's different looks and different shapes. And so it's always nice, it's a bit like shoes. You know, your hairstyle, your new glasses, you're always having a different look every time.
And obviously you're very, discretion is very important,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
yes. Some people are so shy and so on, but I mean, we just don't go in the fitting room if they don't want us to, but we have to go in to adjust the bra to tell them, yes, it is too big, or no, it's not quite right. And then we'll race out and get one that is right. And they're usually very happy, and they love us.
So a customer needn't be embarrassed?
No, definitely not, no. We won't even go in at all, but we've just got to run the tape measure around their body, their frame, so we know what size to give them to try on.
Okay, well thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So come down and help the girls celebrate Hot Gossip Bra Shop and 30 years of being family owned and operated. Here in Hamilton, as we've seen, there are so many ways to spoil yourself or that special mother in your life. When you visit the businesses seen here today, be sure to mention that you saw them on Destination Central. Thank you for watching, enjoy your week. I'm just going to stay here and enjoy the beautiful scenery at Hamilton Lake.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.